Go. Damn. Sorry about that small hiccup there. The microphone refused to work, and then when I switched it back on, it said, these settings won't apply until you next start streaming. So, I had a small hiccup there at the start, but despite any technical hiccups, here we are! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AstralGames Day 135, Attila to the War, Episode 8. Starting with a small hiccup, but going right on to the good stuff, I hope. Yes, so we are here today to stream. Normally I pick Tuesdays for streaming, but I will be at work tomorrow, so that's why I'm streaming on a Monday this week. And I have decided to continue the cycle. We're almost done. We've got Attila to the War and Pillars of Eternity left to end up the cycle with. So of episode 8. So that should be good. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it this week. I've decided to stream Thursday anyway. I was kind of thinking not to, but we don't have a Dynasty Challenge this week. So I thought, why the hell not? Let's end the cycle this week with a Thursday stream, so Pillars of Eternity can be, can be done. Episode 8 can be done. But yeah, I hope everyone is well. I am definitely doing well. Been into contact with a few people, finally, after weeks of waiting. Not all the people that I was supposed to be in contact with yet, but at least most of them. And it is all shoved over to January, which means December is quite work free. I think the first week of December I have a few things to do, but which is next week. But other than that, we should be good. So I hope to do another cycle through. Maybe get episode 9s done as well. We'll see about that. But that will be the goal, to get episode 9s done for all the games in the cycle. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. But today, let's focus on today. Today is Attila to the War. I checked out my YouTube, as I do almost every time before the show, just to see where I was at. And it didn't go well. It is not going well in this campaign. I didn't remember it, but checking back to YouTube, we're at war with the Western Roman Empire, and even though it seemed like an opportune target with lots of riches to be had, it doesn't seem to be going that well, because we didn't really time it correctly. We didn't really attack them when they were at war with someone else or anything, so the full force was brought to bear against us, and we'll see what kind of consequences that has. But yeah, it may not be pretty. Also, we're starting straight into a battle. That's why I'm not loading into the campaign yet. We're starting straight into a battle. There's no overview, unfortunately. At least not until after the battle. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can, damage them at least enough to make this war worthwhile. We'll see. I've got something in my eye there, not very pleasant. Time to tear up on stream. Hey, Alibu, what up? How are you doing? I hope all is well. So yeah, some stuff going on, and some stuff going on next year. Hopefully I can finally get into this project, or at least hear about them. And get some work done. But yeah, December should be quite work free except for the first week. So hopefully getting some streaming done there. I'm in a great mood for streaming. I'm doing great, Alibu. Doing great. Just slightly salty over the fact that I had to wait weeks for people to get back to me, and then they get back to me and say, "Oh well, we'll talk to you next year," which is January, which is slightly salty. But can't get life to beat you down. At least they're going to talk to me, which is which is something. No concrete date yet, but they said the second week of January, so at least it's more concrete than just somewhere. But that's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think next year is going to pick up. I have positive outcomes, positive outlooks. So we'll see. People are weird sometimes. Yes, it's definitely especially weird when 3 different parties like the town council and a company and a group that wants to support stuff, and they're the 3 of them in a project, and that has to be talked over and stuff. It's politics, man. It's great. It's true, yes, but still waiting so long. Yeah, well, it's can't help it, and I'm pretty sure that if next year picks up, I'm glad. I'm still if next year it picks up really well, then if like all the projects say yes to me and I have a shit ton of work to do and all that, I'm still pretty happy, because most people that do the same thing as I do have to wait 6 years before their company picks up. I've talked to a lot of people that are in the same field as me and also started their own company there, and they all said 6 years. 6 years. Which is insane. And I'm in my 3rd year this coming February. Then my 3rd year starts. So, if in January everything picks up and in February I'll be at work and stuff, I still did in half the time, which is not too terrible. But yeah, gotta have sacrifices if you wanna do the job that you dream of. So there you go. But yeah, back to streaming. So we talked about today. We're going into a battle and we're going to see if we can beat the Romans. Then Thursday we'll be doing Pillars of Eternity episode 8. We'll be closing up the episode 8 cycle with it. We'll be continuing the story of Pillars of Eternity, which, to be fair, is my least favorite game of the cycle. I'm going to be fair here. I'm going to be truthful and frank. I love Infinity Engine RPGs like Planescape Torment, Baldur's Gate, and I'm going to say it out loud and straight here. Pillars of Eternity is not as good as those games. Maybe nostalgia factor, maybe the fact that the writing isn't as gripping, but way too dramatic and stuff. Ooh, I'm turning into a ghost here. Oh. But hey Junkun, what up? I'm going to say it straight up here. I don't think Pillars of Eternity is as good as Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale and name all those Infinity Engine RPGs. I think Pillars of Eternity is the worst Infinity Engine RPG at this time. Not to say it's not bad, it's good, but it's not as good. And if you're making an Infinity Engine RPG, you kinda auto slot yourself in the comparison with all the other masterpieces from Black Isle. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll do episode 8 and maybe some more, but I don't know. Every time I have to stream Pillars of Eternity because of the new episode, I'm like, But yeah, we'll see what we do with it. I don't like leaving games incomplete either. we'll see. I'm just not enjoying it as much as the other games in the cycle. That's the short end of it. I like Attila a lot, even though Rome 2 I thought was better, but you know, Attila purely time period based. But I like Attila, I like the Total War series so much that I enjoy all of them. I like the new StarCraft campaign that we put into the cycle is like, you know, not the new StarCraft campaign, but the new cycle game, the StarCraft campaign. I loved streaming that. What else have we got? Dark Souls. I'm still really enjoying Dark Souls as well. Yeah. Those games are really awesome, but we'll see what we'll do. But yeah, that's on Thursday. We're shutting off episode 8 with Pillars of Eternity. No Crusader Kings Kaleidoscope Dynasty Challenge on Friday evening this Friday because it's Books and my mother's birthday. We have the same parents, so there you go. But we are brother and sister. That's obvious there. But yeah, it's our mom's birthday and on Friday evening, and we'll be celebrating that. So no Kaleidoscope Dynasty Challenge there. And then maybe this weekend, I was about to stream with Nominom because he was going to do the Diablo 3 community event thing. But thank you guys, I'm sure to pass it along. He was going to do the Diablo 3 community event thing, but he pushed it forward a week. So it's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. But I still have time this weekend to stream, so I might put in a bonus stream. Speaking of StarCraft, I'm really excited to get into the ladder. But I'm pondering whether or not to just do the placement matches on stream. It's always fun. Not everyone enjoys watching me ladder in StarCraft, especially because I can't be as interactive as I usually am during the games at least. Although I always take some time in between the games to talk to you guys. But during the games I can be as interactive, so not everyone enjoys them. But it makes me feel more awesome. It like gets me away from the... I wouldn't call it ladder anxiety, but it's more like if I play the ladder, I'm like, well, I could also play that game. I enjoy the ladder, but I also can play that game. And when I stream the ladder, I'm like, okay, it's ladder time, you know? So it kind of motivates me to do the ladder, not because I don't enjoy the ladder, but for some reason I'm always like distracted by other games, and I just want to go, okay, here's a stream, I'm gonna stream the ladder, so it helps me do that. So I will probably stream my placement games this weekend. And then next week, the final week in which I have quite a lot to do this year, but hopefully, since Pillars of Eternity is this week and it shuts down episode 8, hopefully next week I can get Dark Souls episode 9 somewhere in there and kill Chaos Witch Quelaag, or Quelaag, or however you pronounce that. Yeah, that's the plan for next week. And of course next week is the Kaleidoscope Dynasty Challenge again, and will also be Nominom's community event that Saturday, or that Friday if you're American. And yeah, we'll be hopefully it's the same and we can just go on a 12-hour binge and go through Diablo 3. No, on that clown, you joined just at the beginning. I'm going through a lot of announcements because I actually wanted to talk a bit about what's coming up and what my thoughts are with the cycle, especially concerning Pillars of Eternity, because I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. So I might kick out Pillars of Eternity. I'm really... also, one thing that goes into this is because Wolf Cup gifted me Pillars of Eternity. It's like a user gifted me Pillars of Eternity. It's like it makes it extra hard to kick it off the cycle if it should come to that. But we'll see how Thursday goes when I'll be streaming Pillars of Eternity, and then yeah, we'll see. But let's jump into the battle. Let's kick some Roman ass. Let's go in and oh my God! Look at that camera. Jesus! When I did the preparation, everything looked fine. But now I'm all invised up. Look at that! Wow. Did the sun move or something? I have no idea, but I'm coming back. Look at that. Wow. A head only cast. No, I want to promote the owl cast a bit, so yeah, my body was transported into the astral plane. Jeez. I have no idea what happened there. But there you go. Speaking of the Owlcast, hoot hoot! Oh boy, 'tis a raid, just as we're loading in. Hey, PH for Science, what up? Hoot hoot! Owl, what up? How's everyone doing? Had only cast the Owlcast raids, yeah, there you go. I was just about to say, I have the shuts. The shuts. Like, I mean, if anything, that guy, the Owlcast, he designed some shirts, man. Jeez. That is so amazing. We'll be responding to the raid once this loads, because I don't want to mess up the loading. So, hold on, raiders. But welcome everyone. I hope everyone is having a great time, doing a great thing, and enjoyed Owlcast's stream. I was there at the start for Binding of Isaac, or at least I saw a bit of Binding of Isaac and I saw a bit of Follow, but then I had to go obviously prepare for this and stuff. But yeah, it was great. Alright, let us respond to the raid as we always do. With a little song and dance. And neither the song nor the dance works. Jesus. What is going on with my stream today? Wow. Wow, okay. My raid response borked. Great. Interesting. Excellent. Superb. Well, welcome raiders. Welcome.